This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game, he told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The official... For the deal, and the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty.
Break. Do it. Here we go. Ready. Go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown Sooners! Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different, and now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Rides the option, he keeps it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Sellers to throw. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. If he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the carry on 3rd down. Sellers through the noise. Finds a man in the middle. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Sellers. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Now here's Sellers. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the 1st down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Throwing Sellers. Touchdown Gamecocks! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead.
see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option, the keeper. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Going to the running game. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. On the run, it's Towell. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Sellers to throw. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Sellers. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Quarterback keeper. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Well, this This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And they did tack on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Trying to buy time. He'll pull it down. Got a first down. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Looking down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Throwing, Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Now sliding to his left. Tight end finds a soft spot. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Here's Sellers to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Sellers. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And here's the third interception of the night.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The option, he'll keep it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And it's a sack. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Mateer. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Throwing, Sellers. Unloads it left. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 21 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Boilermakers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Oh, look out on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's Sellers to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all
throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man. They went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range.
Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to Xavier. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. They'll run the screen. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he makes the... This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Florida Gators. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding some room. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Sooners, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds a little space. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Trying to do it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll run it again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
Trying play action. Starts to scramble to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was.
He's going for the goal line, and he's...
Let's go.
They believe they can run right here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's the give off the left side. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Sooners looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Robinson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Here's a give to Robinson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Right back to the well. And they're able to get him on the ground.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've already converted 1 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown! The Sooners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Let it go.
Back to the ground game on the left. Picks up the 1st down. Might have a chance. Inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And the end. Looking for a crease to the left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Looking deep down the right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half, and here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Let it go.
from the gun on third down. Escapes the pressure going right. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it. They will score. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put. Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Leaping grab for a big gain. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Black 14. Black 14.
To the air on first down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Maybe some room here. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This